Hello, this is Third Club, and today we are reviewing another LEGO Star Wars set. This is the 75154 TIE Striker with 543 pieces, and when it was put out in stores, it cost $80. And yes, I read it wrong for like the entire first video calling it the 75156. Sorry. This set includes 4 figures, that of which being the Imperial Shore Trooper, Imperial Ground Crew, the pilot, just the pilot, it's kind of interesting, it's not an Imperial pilot, and a Rebel Trooper. And this is like a nice box art here. We got some battling in the Scarif scene. We have some more vehicles in the background. Looks to be mostly the same as this. We got some explosions and palm trees in the background. This one, they got the box art right by showing it in the scene where it actually had the most action. Yay. Of course, flipping this box around, we'll show off some more information on, well, what we're reviewing. More of that, like, app, this Force Builder app. I've never seen this before. It's like something, I guess they don't do it anymore. I haven't seen any of that on the new boxes. But yeah, some more features, explosions, as I said in the last video. Nice to see explosions. So yeah, that's the ship in its landed mode, I guess. Let's take a look at the figures. Alright, the first figure up on our list is the Rebel Trooper, who is pretty standard. Let's take a look. So he's got a nice like torso print there. The leg printing, as I mentioned in the previous video, is like they have it on other Rebel figures. It's nothing new here. And also a blaster, like a little modification. That's nice. They don't always get modifications. The helmet piece has the same mark from the other trooper, with the one in the U-wing. Hang on, I'll go get that guy. Okay, maybe this is like some like squadron thing I'm unaware of, but they've got the same marking. I don't know what this means. Maybe like if someone like knows like the code. I know there's like a language in Star Wars. Like if this has like a deciphering or anything, that'd be like really neat to see. But yeah, he's still, as I said, Rebel Trooper. The helmet here is like the same one as on the Endor characters, and he has a angry face on the back, which they also feature that on the front of the box. So yeah, that's the Rebel Trooper. Our next figure here is the Imperial Ground Crew, who we do see this guy in the Advent calendar, I want to say of 2018. But yeah, he's an Imperial Ground Crew figure. He's got a little face under his helmet. Obviously, these little lights, I guess, which they would use to like guide fighters on runways. And yeah, there's his helmet mold is kind of similar to the Death Star, like the laser control people / turret controllers. It's just something I've noticed. But yeah, pretty standard figure. Okay, this figure here is the TIE Fighter pilot, although on the box it's just labeled the pilot. I'm not sure, it's not supposed to be like a specific character, it's just a TIE pilot, so that's kind of neat. Not too much detail on the leg printing, torso, normal helmet is same one, and he's got the standard like angry Imperial face, nothing on the back. So yeah, spin that around. Yeah, it's just they know they still use this mold in like some sets, like the AT-AT. They used that on. So yeah, that's the pilot, as the box labels him. Our last figure included in the set is the Shore Trooper. Now these guys, like, they go by like a couple of different names. Like I think on the poly bag it's labeled like Scarif Sand Trooper. Like they really don't know what to do with this. And I believe in every kit that one has appeared, it's a different version. So if you get the TIE Striker, you're getting this particular variation, who compared to the like exclusive Lego Store Polybag one has like different arms. Like one of them is this blue and another is a tan. He doesn't have the little like cape piece. And the helmet mold is identical to the Imperial hover tank and Darth Vader's like turret guy, I want to say, from his castle. Of course, under the helmet, just another angry face. Blaster design is different than some of the other ones. And the back is printing. So yeah, that's a nice inclusion to have one of these guys, since we don't get them in too many sets. So this is the TIE Striker, all built up, and this is another big kit. Like, for that price point, it's, once again, just, it's a sizable set. You can see if we spin it around here, get a good angle at the front. So let's get into the features. Of course, this cockpit piece here, we got it open up on the top and the bottom. Pretty spacious, I would say. Right. So if we take our pilot, minifigure, the pilot, put him in here, all sealed up, ready to go. Which you can, of course, hold this from the back. Oh, what's this? This isn't a standard back panel piece. It sounds like it's hollow. Well, that's because it is. This TIE Fighter has storage. What is in storage here? Well, we have a little walkie-talkie. And these things, the walkie-talkie, like, it's not clipped in, but it still stays in there. Because, and I'm not sure if it's, like, easy to see, but it's like a Technic pin, kind of, which is what's holding it in. So, trying to, whatever, I'll worry about that later. We also have the pilot's gun and some binoculars. And this base is big enough where if you, like, fold it up properly, you can fit another figure inside, although that really isn't its intended purpose. Although I'm sure you could if you wanted to. Of course, you can seal that up. Get some back details. Ooh, what's like these little bits here? What can they possibly be? Well, if you fold them up, the wings fold up. So it's in like attack or flight position. So this allows you to like kind of see like the side of it. Standard kind of Technic interior little phone piece there. That's kind of nifty. As well as some spring-loaded shooters, which do work just like any spring-loaded shooters. You know, you flick them, they shoot out. What more could you possibly want? And these are like easy to remove if you wanted to like remove them for display. So yeah, if you don't like spring-loaded shooters, you don't have to have them. They go out pretty easily. On the wings, I do like the ratio of like tiled and not tiled here. It's like it's very shiny. I like to say like very like gloss over it. It's the camera. On the back, stickers here. This piloting piece is not the same as this. This is used on the window. This is like a brick built, not brick, I should say, like tile built design. I don't know, it's different. It's interesting. So yeah, get a nice view of it. And it's a pretty swooshable kit. I mean, you pick it up from the back. You can wiggle it around. The wings aren't going to fall out of place. And if you don't really want to use these pieces, although I guess you have to fold them if you want the wings to go down, you can lift the wings up, but you can't push them down. And that's nice. Like if your child, I don't know, just drops it on the floor or something, or if you accidentally hit it, it's not going to go down. No, you have to use a lever. So that's a sturdy build here. Also, with the actual like mechanism, I could see someone maybe putting flick-fire missiles in this mechanism because it wouldn't disrupt it, and it allowed you like you could like full it out and have like a full like bombing array in here, which would be really nice to see. And I'll also this is kind of easy to modify to become a TIE Reaper, or like the drop ship, I guess, for Death Troopers or Dark Troopers, whatever they're called. All you'd have to do is just have like a back panel and extend the front out of it. Also, I feel like I didn't really say this, but got a nice angle on the little beams which go across the wings. Like they're just slightly angled. This one has hinge pieces. This one's on jumper plates. I don't know. It's nice design. Flip it over. I don't really know what else to say except it's sturdy. Oh, I guess I could do like a figure comparison. Like How big is this compared to just a figure? Here's a Stormtrooper. And here's the Striker. See, all in all, it's a big set. I mean, not the biggest in the world, but definitely like worth looking into because of how sturdy this design is and how good it looks. Of course, before I end the video, we got to do some display. How does this look on display? Well, here's a general idea. Got it here facing off against some Rebels and the U-Wing from my recent review of it, as well as this AT-ST here, looking fine. And like on a shelf, it's nice. Because it's like it got a broad wingspan here, looks great against the U-Wing as I've shown before. Has some other kits that I might be reviewing in the background, should probably not show those. But yeah, looking good on a shelf. So yeah, I guess that kind of sums up my thoughts on this set. Got your little battle scene thing, launching the spring-loaded shooter bits here. Got a Rebel attacking it, ground crew like saying like it can fly because that's kind of the whole purpose of them. Is it worth buying? I'm not sure. Like if you want to collect like all the sets and you need this, then go ahead. If you want to make a Scarif display, then definitely, because it goes great against the U-Wing. Of course, like it appears a majority of the sets from that wave have folding wings, like Krennic's Shuttle, the Striker, the U-Wing. They have like the folding wing design, which is pretty nice. And I guess the Y-Wing didn't have that, but all in all, it's a nice set. I think that pretty much sums up my review. And you definitely can be expecting more of these, including very soon, possibly some bigger, more interesting sets, also more modern ones. Well, that sums up my review. Stay safe, and I'll see you soon.